How you doing, YouTube? Another day, another day. It's crazy season out there. And speaking of crazy, well, we got our Nutnut out there doing a 2-hour live stream, which she says she's only doing a live stream about the title of Mama Spalling's video. Okay, so that takes about 2 minutes. The rest of the 2 hours is all about supporting SG and her ongoing hate campaign against everybody that don't like the fact that she's wishing Ollie dead, and wishing Connie dead, and wishing Bobbles dead, and wishing Tiffany M dead, or have her son raped in college or whatever. Listen, Nutnut, you're not SG's attorney as far as I know. You're not her representative or her power of attorney, or what's the other one? You're not her registrar. You know, there's like all these things that I don't think you are, but yeah, here you are out there, like just shilling for SG. Like, I found out what's going on. What's really going on is that SG comes up with the wacky stuff to say. She then goes on her live stream and she'll spew out the wacky stuff during her 6 or 8 or 10 or 12 or 14-hour live streams. Then, later the next day, you'll get Shady Sharon V to repeat the stuff that SG said. So, like, for example, the other night, SG comes out with the new phrase, endgame. What's your endgame? Well, wouldn't you know it, the next day, Shady Sharon V's out there saying, what's your endgame? You see what I'm saying? So SG comes up with the idea, then Shady Sharon V like solidifies the idea, and then the next day you'll get Nutnut doing cleanup for anything that was said out of line, that was crazy, off color, anything like that. That's where you're gonna get Nutnut, and she's gonna do the mop up on the aisles of the spillage. That's what Nutnut's role is. So the three of them are the unholy trinity, and they're going out there and they got their own little private network, and what they're doing is they're coming up with the wacky ideas, amplifying the wacky ideas, and then cleaning up any collateral damage out there. That's what's happening. You don't have to take my word for it, by the way, because Nutnut gives it all away in her live stream today. So let's play a couple of clips and then we'll come back to this.
Why people behave the way they do and stuff. I'm interested in that. Most of the time it's because they are narcissistic. They have narcissistic personalities. When a person likes to put on a show or act fake, you can kind of tell. I can point them out easy. I don't have a hard time doing that. I run from those type of people because narcissistic personalities are it's kind of dangerous to mess with those types of people that have those traits. To me, because somebody was sick with something, I was being blamed for bullying them for that, and I wasn't. I don't bully anybody. So, but a lot of the stuff that's been going on in the CWC community, it raises my blood pressure, and I get anxiety really, really easy. And I take medication for anxiety. And when I feel my anxiety levels are getting a little high, I have to walk away. I can't deal with people that like to purposely harm someone else. I cannot be a part of it. It's almost like you're stabbing a knife in somebody's chest or something. That's how you treat a person can hurt a person physically as well. Emotional abuse does a lot of damage to somebody. Really bad. So, and the effects of emotional abuse last forever. It never goes away. Yeah, there was one time hidden that I got off of social media for like a week and a half. And I didn't even want to be on the computer at all. I just stayed away. And I'm telling you, it was the most relaxing time. There's so much stress and drama on social media. It's like, why do people want to get online and torment themselves with different people that like to suicide troll and humiliate and treat people like dirt? I mean, I just can't be around that. It's sick. So if you guys see me disappear for about a week or two, you're going to know why. Because my blood pressure rises when I get anxiety, and it's not healthy for me. And people that bully and slander others and accuse others of doing stuff they're not doing and humiliating people, you got to walk away from people like that. You can't associate with them because they're not there for the good. I can guarantee you that. They're there to cause havoc and harm on somebody else. And because I chose to walk away from these types of people in the Chosen One community, I got victimized by them. I got stalked. All of my personal information ended up on social media. If you catch a narcissist or expose a narcissist, which I did, I exposed that narcissist, watch out. Watch out. They will do anything to try to destroy your character. They will do anything to try to destroy your life. They'll even call your family members and tell them what you're doing online. They'll stalk everything about you and try and expose you and humiliate you as bad as they can. That's what narcissists do. They're dangerous people. They really are. So, so yeah, back to Kathy Ard. I read that title in your live stream. And yes, your name is Kathy Ard because it's been proven. I don't know why you keep lying about it, but not that your life is any of my business anyway. I try not to get into other people's business. Your business is your business, mine is mine. I do not believe it's okay for Kathy Ard to go after Sharon the way she's going after Sharon. Every freaking comment that she's commenting is about Sharon. Do you guys notice that? Wherever she goes to comment in any room, I got tired of it. You get tired of looking at somebody picking on somebody else. And yeah, she's picking on Sharon. So no wonder Sharon did the parodies, and Sharon was getting tired of it. I think this Kathy person is just trying to poke at Sharon for clout. She wants attention to come to her channel. And that's what mostly all of this is about social media. That's why these channels fight with each other constantly. It's because they think they're going to gain subscribers. They think they're going to get a lot of views just by hating on somebody else. But I can guarantee you, I believe there's going to be several channels being taken down in this community. You guys think you're going to get SG's channel taken down? I think a lot of your channels are going to be taken down by YouTube. By what I've been witnessing in the last couple of weeks, I see it coming. If it's against the guidelines, with no warning, you don't even have to have a copyright strike to get your channel taken down because you do not abide by the guidelines. That's enough right there. Sometimes rules do not mean anything to anybody, especially a narcissist. Narcissists do not like to follow rules. They think they're above the law too. They think they're untouchable by the law. There's a lot of criminals on social media too. A lot of these people that are bullying people on here are criminals. They're known criminals. They're self-admitted criminals. They got records, and they're just the bottom of the barrel. That's it. They're online to harass people. There's very few and far between good people on social media. Very few and far between. God will take care of us. But I do believe, if you're going to be evil and follow the devil's works, I do believe that people that get ill, I think God does that. I think he strikes illness on people that need to check themselves, their behaviors. And I believe everything that happens in this world, God makes happen. There's always a reason. God's hand is in it. So, no, yes, I've always believed that God has a hand in everything that happens in life. If you're struggling through something, God had a hand in it. God makes things happen. A lot of people don't believe in God. A lot of people worship the devil instead. And you can tell by their behaviors. What really, really eats me is their laughs. I can just feel the devil in some of these people when they laugh. It's like the devil laughing at you or something. It's weird. So you gotta try to stay away from these types of people.
The path of the righteous man is beset on all sides by the iniquities of the selfish and the tyranny of evil men. Blessed is he who in the name of charity and goodwill shepherds the weak through the valley of darkness, for he is truly his brother's keeper and the finder of lost children. And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to poison and destroy my brothers. And you will know my name is the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon thee.
Wow, that was something else, wasn't it? Amazing. Thanks for sharing that, SG. Yeah, I know. I watch everything on your channel, SG. That's probably why I never go to theirs, because I can see it all on SG's channel. Yep. Or you can go to Sharon's channel. You find out a lot what's going on with Maddie on her channel. Yeah, that's what they don't like, SG. They don't like you backing them in a corner, and that's what you did. You backed them all in a corner, and now they want to take your channel down. Oh, too bad, too sad. It isn't going to work. I hope their wishes come true. Evil people. Yep, they're morons. So, and I'm not saying that to hurt anybody. It's just a figure of speech. If you're acting like a moron, and if you're acting like a mean, harmful person, you're going to be called out as one. When you cuss at somebody, it doesn't mean you're a bad person. It means you're getting your message out there. So what if you use a cuss word here and there? No harm in that. No harm in that at all. Oh my gosh. Jana, you just jogged my memory. Is it because I called somebody Porky? Oh, you know what? I'm going to have a name for everybody in the Chosen One community. I really am. There's one's name is Porky. The other one's is Narc Nurse. Yeah, there's going to be a name for all of my haters. So, they want to make jabs at us. They have every right to give it in return. I mean, you don't want to give it in return, but sometimes you have to protect yourself from morons. That's what they are, morons. Oh man, am I being a hypocrite, you guys? Saying I don't bully people and I just called somebody a moron? Oh my gosh. I guess they had that coming, right? Oh gosh. Yeah, they're just getting SG upset to cuss and swear. That's all they're doing. They want to see SG explode. Explode. Do your thing, SG, and explode. So, oh yeah, you're right, SG. I heard somebody call her a potato head. Gee, that really fits though, doesn't it? It does. Oh gosh. And sometimes when you do cuss, or sometimes when I say a cuss word, it's out of a joking manner too. It's not only to expose somebody and call them out. So it's not a sin to say a cuss word. You have every right to cuss as much as you want, especially when you're being bullied. So that's what they're doing, SG. They're trying to get the rise out of you to cuss and swear so they can turn around and say, you're the most vile human being. They want you to get that way. So little do they realize they're the ones being vile. So I don't think a lot of these people have integrity. I really don't. They don't have no common sense, that's for sure. I do too, SG. Sometimes I swear on purpose. I'll say, damn. Or shit, man. I mean, what's wrong with cussing once in a while? Nothing's wrong with it. It's like, you got that right on the nose there. They want to come off like they are highly superior with intelligence. Funny is an understatement. You are right. Oh my gosh. They act like they use these huge words too, like they're something important, and they're really not. So They're morons. That's what they are. They're in the wrong. We know that they're in the wrong, so we're exposing them, and that's what they're pissed off about mainly. It's not your language, SG. They're using that for an excuse. They want your channel taken down because you exposed them, and you did a good job at it. You exposed their narcissism. And when you do that to a narcissist, they come after you with a vengeance. She's taking the approach of getting the truth out there and exposing them for who they are, and really they deserve it. So now they want to take SG's channel down because of it. Good luck with that. More power to you. How many times does that succeed? Never. I don't think belong here. I mean, bullies. I don't allow bullies here. So that's what they all are. They're a gang of bullies. I mainly got on here just to point out the title in Mama Starling's video saying that SG, myself, and Sharon are provoking what's happening to us. And I don't know, but this Mama Starling acts like a hillbilly. What kind of name can we give her? Let's see. She's a real hillbilly. She's got that twang to her talk. So she kind of reminds me of a donkey. So I don't like saying her name, so I'm just going to call her Porky. Since she took a picture of my leg and says I have a fat ham hot leg, I'm going to call her Porky because she calls me Nutnut all the time. So, okay, Mr. and Mrs. Porky. All right. So, and then there's like Narc Nurse. Narc Nurse came to the scene. So, don't say a cuss word around Narc Nurse, though. She'll get pissed off. She'll think you're vile. You're a vile human being if you say a cuss word. You're a vile human being if you cuss. Yeah. Sometimes when you cuss, it's a figure of speech. Did you know that? Not meaning it to be mean. I mean, sometimes people cuss just not to be mean, even. So, but it's what you do to someone that can be harmful. I mean, words, cussing, is kind of does not determine how a person is as a person because they say a cuss word. Now, if they get down and dirty and sexual pedo language, now that's something to worry about. That's disgusting. Nurse Nasty. Gosh, there's a lot of names for her. Nurse Hatchet, Nurse Nasty, Narc Nurse. So let's come up with a name of all these different channels, and then we'll make a song out of it over on SG's channel. Yeah. Or Sharon can do a parody skit. That'd be cool. Like I said, we're here on YouTube to enjoy ourselves. We're not here to upset anybody or harm anybody. But I'm not going to take no shit from anybody either. There, I cussed. Is that what you want to hear? You want to hear me cuss? I'll say some more. She couldn't even say circumcision, could she? Like there's a problem with talking about circumcision. I mean, shoot, I have 3 boys. Gosh. I don't even think she has any kids. I mean, being a nurse, it shouldn't bother you to talk about circumcision. It's quite interesting, but I'm telling you, you got to do that procedure when they're babies. You can't wait till they're older to do them. So that's what we were talking about. And Nasty Nurse took offense by that. And here she's a nurse and she doesn't want to talk about circumcision. It's like, that's what told me right there. She's not real. She's not a real nurse. Like, I'll be right back. I also have to talk to my son a second. So I'll be right back. Wasn't it Sharon who did the videos on your son? I seen some months ago, but didn't know till now. It was your son. That was sick. You're right, Christina. That was sick, wasn't it? And that's when I started reacting to her, and I got pissed at her for that, Christina. I really did. I got pissed at Sharon for doing that. I was upset. I can't say I wasn't. But I was getting used to the nut stuff because it's been going on for so long. But Sharon came to me and apologized. And it was the most sincere apology, Christina. That came from the heart. That shows a very strong, decent person when they can come to you after they've done something so horrible to you and apologize. That takes a strong person. And I could tell it was coming from her heart, too. She meant it. She meant that apology. So, and I don't think she took the videos down. I think YouTube did because she had videos that were miraculously disappearing. So, and those ones happen to be it. But I do realize that Sharon does do parodies for entertainment, too. And then I got to thinking, well, maybe she's just doing this for entertainment purposes, and she just wants to get a laugh out of people. Some people like to joke around like that and do that, which is fine. So I told her if she wanted to do a parody on me to this day and get people laughing, she could do it. Because I think it's just entertainment purposes only at this point. At first, I took offense by it, though, Christina. Anybody would, right? So, and Sharon's doing a great job of it, too, with her parodies. She's exposing the truth in the parodies, and she's making it entertainable on top of it. And I love that, Sharon. I really do. So, I think I got some good ideas for some parodies in the future. I don't know how to do parodies, though. I wish I did.
Let you guys know what I'm thinking, and this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking you're all wasting your time trying to take a channel down because it never, ever works, ever, trying to take a channel down. But a lot of you channels think you're going to take SG's channel down. You may be having a big eye-opener when you start getting your channel taken down.
I hope you guys are hearing this. I mean, I just can't with this woman already. I just can't. Okay, so I hope I remember all the points because, you know, I listened to this earlier and I'm doing the recording of it later. So this may not match up exactly, but I think you get the point. But basically, you got Nutnut really driving home the fact that SG did nothing wrong. SG only speaks the truth, and everything SG says is truthful, it's from the heart, and she's only responding. That's what Nutnut is telling us. But we know this is not true. We know it ain't true. It just isn't. So you're gaslighting yet again. That's your role. Your role is to be the master gaslighter. It's also interesting to note that you're under the impression that flagging a channel will not work. It will not work. The only time it will work is if it's you guys flagging our channels. That's when it will work according to you. So I find it a little bit hypocritical that it won't work if we do it to somebody spewing hatred like SG or Sloppy Seconds, Shady Sharon V. That won't work, but it will work if you do it to us. You know, make that make sense, Nutnut, because it doesn't work that way. Either it works or it doesn't work. Most roads go both ways. But in your eyes, roads only go one way, and that would be your way. But this ain't BK. You know what I'm saying? This ain't have it your way, and that's it. So, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. Right, Nutnut? Didn't you say that? You sure did. So what's good for the goose is good for the gander. You're the goose, we're the gander, and we're gonna do what we need to do. So I guess you need to do what you need to do. But I don't care. See, I just don't. I'm not monetized. I will never be monetized. I don't want to be monetized. But SG is. And now the final note on Nutnut, so I can just be done with her for today, is again her little stance on the parody situation. Now, Nutnut, we all witnessed the year-long crusade that Sloppy Seconds, Shady Sharon V, unleashed on you. And you were on the verge of tears. Now, suddenly, you're all for it. Why? Because Sloppy Seconds, Shady Sharon V went into an alliance with SG, and SG wanted to pull you in so the three of you could be a little team and have your little private network. And so this way, you can go after baubles. Nobody's stupid. There's no way you like Sloppy Seconds, Shady Sharon V. There's no way. If you do, and you actually do like Sloppy Seconds, Shady Sharon V, then you've got no moral high ground. None. Not one bit. You don't have moral high ground anyway, because you're in this alliance now with somebody who attacked you relentlessly. So, it doesn't speak well of you, but I'm glad to know that you really like parodies. That's gonna be a big weight off my shoulders now, because I think my next phase for this channel will be all about parodies, because there's a lot of parody material to use right now. So instead of doing just highlights and clips, I'll make it more entertaining. In this way we can all laugh together, Nutnut. You can laugh with us while we laugh at you. That sounds fair, right? I think so. So let's have a good chuckle over the parodies that you'll see in the future. Okay? Okay? You gonna be okay?